What's up, jammers? It's Breezy and welcome back to another AnimalJam video. And today, do you guys notice anything different at all? Besides the den, ignore how the den looks. I found a way to put the masterpieces in more places so that they're not on the floor. But ignoring that, there's something else that's a little different about this scene right here. I'll give you guys a second. Okay, the second's up. Fizzy is a Ruby tier. That's right. I got Fizzy, my pet glider, to a Ruby tier. So you may be wondering, Breezy, how did you get Fizzy, a rare sugar glider, to Ruby tier? Well, I have a dramatic reenactment because a story time is one thing, but a dramatic reenactment makes the story time so much better. So I'm going to set the scene and I'm going to tell you guys how I got Fizzy to Ruby tier. Also, by the way, I don't plan on getting Fizzy anywhere past Ruby tier. So Ruby tier is where I'm stopping. He's not going anywhere close to Rainbow tier. All right, so now it's time for the dramatic reenactment. All right, so the story begins in Apari's den, and I'm going to have to spam to get into Apari's den. So give me a second. Alright, I'm finally in Apari's den. So here is the setting of the story. So right now I'm going to set the scene before I tell you guys the actual story time. So before I officially decided to get Fizzy to Ruby tier, I was originally thinking about it for a few days beforehand. I was always thinking like, what if I just got Fizzy to Ruby tier? Red is my favorite color, as the majority of you guys know, and I wanted Fizzy to be red somehow, some way. So I was thinking, maybe Ruby tier. If I make him Ruby tier, then he'll be red. And then I was like, but I wonder how difficult it would be to get Fizzy to be Ruby tier. Because, hold on, take a second and look at Fizzy real quick. As you can see right here, Fizzy is a purely rare glider. No tokens involved at all. Meaning that it would take either a lot of sapphires or a lot of trading to get him anywhere past level 5. So that was the first block in the road with me deciding to get Fizzy to Ruby tier. But then one night, a few nights ago actually, this was maybe like 3 days ago from when I'm recording this, it was 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. It was very late and I was like, you know what, I want to get Fizzy to Ruby tier. So I made it to Apari's den, where I am right here, and when I got to Apari's den, I was like, all right, I'm going to trade down a few larger items that I have, and then I'm going to get some forest gauntlets. So then after I did some intense trading, like I mean intense AnimalJam trading, I was able, oh, someone noticed me, what's up? Okay, back to the story time. So after I did a bunch of trading down for some larger items that I had, I was able to get a few forest gauntlets. And I believe I also had a blackout collar that I had on my spare. For some reason, I don't remember why I traded it to my spare, but I traded it back to my main account just in an effort to get some more gliders. So I basically put all of those items together and I calculated myself how many gliders I could possibly get because I needed to get 4 rare gliders. Mind you, I don't know if the token ones that are also rare work with the purely rare gliders. I still don't know that for sure, but I didn't want to take any chances, so I just was looking for purely rare gliders. Anyway, so I made a few trades. I'm not going to say what I traded for a few of the gliders because I'm sure I went slightly over and you guys would probably yell at me in the comments section, but let's just say that the item worth for all 4 gliders was about 50,000 sapphires, 55,000 sapphires, somewhere in that range. So it was a little much, but I was able to eventually get 4 rare gliders. That's right, 4 purely rare gliders. So that took about 2 hours. Believe it or not, that was 2 hours of just crazy trading that I did. It was insane. I was talking in chat, trying to get gliders as fast as I could, and it took 2 hours, but it worked. So after getting all 4 of those gliders, I went over to the Lost Temple of Zeos and I went to the Chamber of Knowledge where you can merge your pets. Also, huge shout out to my buddy and Breeze Ambassador Marcy Vampire Queen, because I was chatting in the private Breeze Ambassador chat and I was asking, oh, thank you. And I was asking anyone if they knew anything about Gliderworth, and she knew all about Gliderworth because she has a collection of gliders. So for each individual trade, I was asking her all of the questions, making sure that all of my trades were at least somewhat fair and I wasn't going too over, because I'm not totally sure with glider item worth. I understand glider sapphire worth, but I was doing this completely with items and no sapphires. Anyways, back to the story at hand. So basically I went here. Oh, that's Cheerios. What's up, Cheerios? Okay, Okay, so basically I was here at the pet merging area and I had all 4 gliders and I put Fizzy in this little part over here, right here, and then I had all 4 of the gliders over here, and then I was able to get Fizzy to Ruby tier. That's right. I have a video of the actual merging that I will play right now. So right here is the video of me merging to get Fizzy to Ruby tier. Okay, so after doing the merging, I was absolutely super happy to have Fizzy as a Ruby tier. I was super happy, and it took 2 hours of trading, and it really felt like all 2 hours, which doesn't really sound like a lot of time, but when you're trading for 2 hours straight, it can be a little crazy. I felt like all 2 hours of trading that I did was super worth it, and Fizzy was a Ruby tier with the red trail and everything. So basically, after doing the trading, I spent about 10 to 15 minutes literally just running around Jamaa, running around my den, running around all the lands in Jamaa, just to look at the awesome trail that Fizzy has behind him of nothing but red. It's super cool to just walk around anywhere and just see a nice trail of red. So if you're thinking about leveling and merging your pets to Ruby tier or any tier past Ruby tier, you should definitely do it. It's definitely worth it for sure. You could send your pets out on special expeditions, and also your pets just look 10 times cooler. Like Fizzy was cool. Fizzy was always cool. He always has been cool, but he's 10 times cooler with a trail behind him. I don't know. It's super cool though. But overall, like I said, if you are thinking about leveling your pet up to Ruby tier or any tier past Ruby tier, you should definitely do it. I think Fizzy looks 10 times cooler with the red trail behind him, for sure. Anyway, that was my dramatic reenactment of the Ruby tier merging and leveling to get Fizzy to Ruby tier. I think it was a very, very good dramatic reenactment. I mean, of course, I couldn't be trading for 2 hours on video because who wants to sit through 2 hours of a dramatic reenactment of me trading? But I think it definitely shows the hard work and dedication that it takes to trade for 2 hours straight on AnimalJam. But definitely was worth it, and I definitely recommend it. Alright, if you made it to the end of this video, I'll be giving away this sparkling green DNA vial. To enter, all you need to do is like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and comment your AnimalJam username along with your favorite pet in AnimalJam. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram at itsbreezy_AJ, and tell me in the comment section, do you have any jewel tiered pets? Personally, Fizzy is my only jewel tier pet that I've made, besides a few other Ruby tier snowy gliders that I just made shortly after I made Fizzy Ruby tier, but I sent all of them out on expeditions already. And with that, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay breezy.